This is a film about Land Rover driving technique and is intended to inspire the confidence of the driver in himself and in his vehicle. With a thorough knowledge of the principles involved, backed by plenty of practical experience, he'll be able to prove the outstanding ability of the Land Rover to go almost anywhere. Maybe you will already know the answers to most of the problems, but there might be something new to learn, something that will help. Let's start with a look at a basic Land Rover and its simple drive selection. Four-wheel drive, high range, is obtained by pushing down the lever with the yellow knob. To cancel, stop the vehicle, pull back the red knob, and then push it forward, springing the yellow knob back into normal position. For low range, again stop the vehicle and pull back the red knob, which also engages four-wheel drive automatically. Before attempting to cross difficult country, stop and make a careful assessment of the obstacles ahead and plan the route accordingly. Second gear, low range, is suitable for rough conditions and should be held throughout the crossing. Don't be heavy-footed. Use the accelerator pedal with care and avoid sudden power surges that cause wheel spin. Keep your foot off the clutch. It causes excessive wear, and it's dangerous. A sudden bump, the clutch depressed, and the vehicle goes out of control. Wheel slip is another cause of loss of control. In conditions where one wheel on each axle loses grip, the action of the differential allows these two wheels to spin. This, in turn, prevents the other pair of wheels from transmitting traction. Result, complete immobility. The answer is to assess the correct angle of approach by selecting a path where the ground surface under opposite wheels is similar. This avoids any of the wheels lifting off the ground and maintains traction throughout. Another obstacle where the correct angle of approach is vital. Tackle it square on, and both front wheels drop into an impossible situation. The correct angle will enable each wheel to cross the gap separately. As the front wheels cross, the rear wheels maintain full traction until the front ones take over on the opposite bank. Although many rough tracks can be negotiated in two-wheel drive high range, do not hesitate to use four-wheel drive where excessive suspension movement could cause wheel spin. If the track becomes more severe, a change to low range will avoid clutch slip and give more control. Be constantly on the lookout for changing conditions. Make sure there is sufficient ground clearance under the chassis and steer selectively, avoiding deep ruts and sudden changes in slope. In a boulder-strewn situation like this, choose a path where the ground condition under each wheel is similar to that of the opposite wheel of the same axle. Here again, it is the selection of the best angle of approach, which will prevent wheels being lifted off the ground. Even the most experienced drivers take extra care when traversing steep side slopes. A small obstacle or a depression could increase the angle of tilt beyond the safety limit. Be sure, never take a risk. And another set of problems. Try to keep moving. Do not change your mind once the crossing has started. Remember, do not change gear. The moment the clutch is disengaged, there'll be drag at the wheels, and there you will stop, sinking slowly into the sand. And you won't be able to accelerate out of it. Sudden bursts of power cause the wheels to spin, and the vehicle digs deeper into trouble. Reduced tire pressures can help, but to avoid trouble, always select the right gear in four-wheel drive, be gentle with the accelerator, and don't change gear.